Hey everybody, it's Steve and Michael for Chapter 19, Part B of Tales from the CRIP. Steve just got back home from a five-day respite care for those who don't know, respite care is a place, an opportunity the hospice offers that the patient and the caregiver can have a 5-day break from each other to kind of recharge their batteries and everything. Stephen was at Regal Heights. And huge thanks to the people there. But you just got home today.
Hi, hospice.
and the hospice as well. How was your trip? You want to give us?
You
some
know
highlights?
what? I think that the one thing that I can say about hospice. Oh my God, I'm so gay. I keep getting so teary. The thing that I could say that is freshest on my mind about being at hospice, they saved my life
Yeah.
from getting so down and everything. They were the most wonderful people to get my head out of my ass and to get my life back on track.
Yeah.
I can't believe that there was actually, I can't remember who, people would ask me how the food was. I'm not going out to dinner. Who gives a shit? Are they making me help me to become a better person? Absolutely. I cannot thank them enough for what they've done for me.
Yeah. First day you were there, it was all good. Lou, the volunteer, came to visit and everything like that.
Yeah.
It was good. It was getting acclimated. Is there anything that you would go ahead and give someone? Information you would give someone for their first hospice visit, for their first respite visit, what to prepare for?
Make sure, do not have family, close family, friends that are a part of your life come visit you. That would be the wrong thing to do. Find strength in yourself.
Yeah.
They can't live for you. And all it'll do is distract you from working on yourself.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, unbelievable experience. I can't thank you enough. Oh my God, I'm so gay. I needed that so bad.
Yeah.
It saved me.
You had a really rough day on Saturday. Everything was going a little haywire. You'd given calls and everything like that.
Yeah.
It was what happens. Steve's pain patch wasn't changed for an additional 12 hours, so everything got a little crazy from the meds, and I think everything was...
Which really was not their fault. You know what? It was mine. Everything was there. You know what? The one thing I learned is I need to be proactive in myself. I can't have people live for me. If I'm not willing to live myself, why the hell be here? Get the last shovel of dirt and put it over me.
Right.
I have to be a little proactive about living. I have to.
What makes you become not proactive about living? Just getting mired, or?
Yeah, like getting so down and depressed. And people that are a part of your life will know if you're getting that way. And something needs to be done. Otherwise, all you're doing is harming yourself and the people in your life.
Yeah.
That's why I think if you have family and close visit, people come to visit you while you're there, they're hindering you from getting better, not helping you.
Yeah.
I could see if you're there for a long period, but I was there for what, 5 days?
5 days.
You know what? They will not help you by going. All you're doing is you'll find yourself throwing on them the responsibility of you getting well. You can't do that.
Right.
And you know what? It would be good for everybody to take a break, because it was something that I needed to do to become self-reliant. I can't ask you to live for me.
Yeah.
I have to decide to do that myself.
True that.
It's crazy.
High five to learning. There we
Absolutely.
go. No visit. You had we had hospice come visit. You had
Yeah.
Barb and David and Michelle and Lou visited and stuff, but you also got a lot of phone calls from people.
Oh, the phone calls were lovely.
Right.
That's an important thing. But just because it's people, when it's on a phone, they're basically as if they're not, mentally ill people. I was not talking about close family members of mine. But, sorry, but, stop trying to kill me. Could somebody call my mother?
Oops, did that fall out?
I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was that I did to be treated the way I've been treated, but I cannot thank enough for them being out there, and I can't thank you enough for making sure that I went. And the hospice people that come out here and to have talked to you and to have said it's the best thing for me is to send me.
Yeah.
And it really was. There's no doubt it was.
So you'll go back?
Oh
have
yeah.
a little vacation and everything, and do your magic there. Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to go. I want to volunteer there, just to encourage people, because I think if you're perfectly fine and stuff like that, when you're sick, it's hard to relate to somebody encouraging you. I think it'd be nice for somebody that goes through a hard time to be encouraged by somebody that is going through the same thing, and knowing that there's a light at the end.
Yeah.
And the only way you're going to be able to see the light is to find it yourself. You can't ask somebody to do it for you. Unbelievable experience. I cannot think of too many other things that have happened in my life that have been so positive.
Wow.
Just amazing.
Yeah. I think it's amazing to realize, Steve and I had this conversation today, that people get caught up in the patterning of their lives.
They do.
And then what happens when something like this happens, the reliance on good friends. And I will say Facebook friends are good friends who many of them gave you a call.
There were so many wonderful, thank you people that called me. You were wonderful. And I thank you, and it helped me.
Yeah.
It did, but to go in person, it's just gonna, I know I can be, I'll ask you to live for me and save me, get me out of here.
Yeah.
But if I had done that, I would not feel the way I do right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be better. I'm so happy I'm better.
I'm happy you're better too. We got a couple viewer questions.
Okay.
Nancy Tumis asks, after being away from each other, what did you miss the most and what did you miss the least about each other?
I miss the most, I will have to say, talking with you. Your companionship for me means everything. Of course, I love to kiss you. I love to share my life with you, but I would have to say I missed your companionship as a person the most.
Thanks.
I really did. The thing I missed the least would be probably just how morbidly down and mired I was. And that had to have gotten on your nerves, because I'm thinking back of how much I got on my nerves now. I would have smothered me with a pillow.
Yeah.
I would have.
But there's laws. There's laws. There's those rules.
There is, but Michael, you have to remember two very important things. The showers and short jail times these days.
Yeah, like it's all like Oz. It's all sexy like that.
Wow, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. One day, I got a shower by a guy from South Africa.
Uh-huh.
Michael, you're invited to the wedding. Him
Steve's
and I were
divorcing
thinking
me,
of two
and
children.
will be marrying the black man who, the very handsome black man who showered him.
Oh my God, was he hot?
Yeah, Steve likes hot chocolate. As for me, what did I miss the most about Steve? Number one thing is sense of humor. What did I miss least about? I would say the shitting. I didn't really miss that game, but
I would imagine you wouldn't miss my bitching. I'm so happy to have
but
it.
even your bitching at times can be funny and stuff. It's just that, you know, at times, you know, I'm really glad you chose to want to live.
Absolutely.
It's a nice option. But second question coming from my sister Michelle Stegan. Could you tolerate long-term care on a part-time or full-time basis, or are you thankful that Michael works from home?
That's an easy one. I'm thankful and grateful as all hell that you're here.
Yeah, I'd have to be absolutely, I'm sorry, I would have to be absolutely inert to not want Steve kind of here, because even with the fine care from Regal Heights and hospice and stuff, it's stuff that the caregiver and, you know, Steve and I work things out. We have a system and it works for us, and I wouldn't want you in there long term. 5 days, every 5 weeks, absolutely.
I love how they
vacation.
cared for me. They were amazing people. You know what? If you were somebody out there and you work for hospice, please remember this. What you are doing is saving people's lives. I need to tell you that I was so successful, made an ugly amount of money, and I never ever touched and saved people the way I was by these people. I don't know oh my God, I'm so gay, what I would have done if they hadn't helped me. And you too, of course, make me go, but they just have no idea how important they are and how much they do for people.
Yeah.
Just to get my head out of my ass. My God. Now the guy from South Africa, of course, I put my head up his ass, but that's a whole different story.
Well, at least he knows his head fits up asses anyways, which is really good, even, you know. But we got some good eating, we got some good time in for perspective change,
Yeah.
and I think it's going to be all a little bit easier from here on in. Joining us now, I just walked in, Miss Kelly Hughes Whitney, clapping in the studio audience. There we go. Want to give special thanks out. Want to give special thanks out to everybody who's given a hand. Kelly, Sue Jennings, Kenny Knox, Marilyn Bennett. I'll forget a few people, but
Catherine Taddy called me, and so did Dee Freeman.
G. Freeman.
Dee, I love you. You are mentally ill, and I love you so much. I could kiss you, except you are colored. But don't tell my family, because they don't appreciate that mixed stuff. But that's okay.
Pot calling kettle.
I know.
I hear ya. Catherine Taddy, Debbie Tibbles also gave a call, which was lovely to hear from her.
And Mar. Oh my God.
Yeah, Mar's good people.
But Mar is has become like a sister to. Should we?
Yeah.
I love her.
Let me ask you a question. Did your mother end up calling you in the hospice?
No.
Not once.
No. No,
Yeah.
you know what, I'm not being rude, but I talked with my brother and everything. The abuse of us has gone on since we were children, and it's not fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair to not allow me to try to live.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why somebody would want to stick their foot on somebody's head when they're sick. I'm thinking, what kind of a weak person will do that to somebody that's sick?
Well, the good thing is that we know what that picture looks like now. And I think it's important, in the immortal words of Kate Blanchett and Elizabeth, I shall keep you alive if only to remind me how close I came to danger.
Absolutely. And never forget, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the dirt.
Anyways, glad to have you home.
I am so happy to be home. I'm happy that I was able to find me in here. I was so happy I still existed.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You people working out there for those people, for hospice, you have no idea the amount of good that you do for people. You saved me. I mean, that's unbelievable. You saved somebody.
Yeah.
I can't remember. You know, I think back when I worked, I did occasionally save some hairdos from birds. But that's all I can credit myself.
Well, you're a giver. That's what we know.
I did it out of caring.
Absolutely.
And for money.
And for money. Lots of money. Anyways, from anything else you want to say?
I am just overwhelmed with the gratitude that I feel inside for what I have been through. Not only for you and the home hospice people that had me go, but for the people there that had taken care of me. Not just for their words of encouragement, but for changing my pissy diapers. It's very important.
I thank you too. For Chapter 19, Part B of Tales from the Crypt, this is Stephen and I'm Michael. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I want to thank, again, a big shout out to Julie Webb and Mick and Sally for all of the Reiki that's being sent this way. It works. It transforms people, so...
I'm better than ever.
Absolutely. Feel free to keep posting your questions and comments on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. But
to everyone, seriously, the calls, the encouragement online, thank you. I love you back, and I promise, if you need me, I'm here for you, because there were so many people here for me. I would like to be there for you, so try to remember I'm here for you too. You know?
yeah.
And I'm especially here for the guy from South Africa that showers.
Happy Monday, everybody, from Stephen, Michael, and Tales from the Crypt. Have a great evening. Enjoy, everybody.
Bye.
Take care.